Hey everyone, thanks for visiting my channel and opening this video. If you came from my DIY page and you are following me, thank you. If not, go follow me. It's my Instagram page, DIY with Fatty. I am going to be posting DIY projects I've been working on, organization tips, financial tips, just a little bit of everything, really. I don't really want to focus on one thing, but many other hobbies that I have around. So today is actually a review day kind of video. A while back ago on my Instagram account, I posted a picture of the perfect Scuplt waxing pot, and it's this pot right here. So I was super excited to use this waxing pot. I actually bought it like on July 4th or something, almost a month ago. And when I first got it, I actually left it in the box for a couple of days because I was so busy with work and studying for my CBEST and with a lot of other things going on in life. So I left it to the side a bit, and I did promise you guys a review on this, and I'm so sorry that it's taken me this long. So as I get this ready, I do want to be honest with you guys that this is a very sad, I don't know how to explain it, but I'll show you guys. So this is what I ended up with after using the product for about like 4 minutes. The product itself came with the waxing pot and like a small little like bag of beans, like that tiny. It was not even going to be enough for probably one leg, but I still went ahead and I input all the wax, and I decided I'm going to give it a try. I do want you guys to know that I'm not endorsed with the Perfect Scuplt. I have no relationship to them. It was just a product I wanted to try because my waxing machine had been broken for like about 2 months, and I am self-taught. I did learn on my own terms how to wax, and I've been self-waxing since I was 16, so I knew what I was doing. I know how to wax. When you wax, you want to apply the wax the direction the hair is growing, and then when you pull the wax, you want to pull the opposite way. So I'm very well aware as to how to even work a wax pot. I even read the instructions that it came with. These instructions right here. So it came in this box, and it actually took a while to arrive. I guess the Perfect Scuplt is in connection to like this service. I think it's called DHL or something. It's really interesting because a lot of the Instagram sellers, like Perfect Scuplt, and the Facebook sellers, and like other ones, are connected to that distributor. So it was just different. The item itself did come with the waxing pot and the instructions, the box, and the little waxing beans. So immediately when I opened up the pot, it did come with one of these. This is actually broken, and it came like so. So, like I said, within 4 minutes of using this pot, it literally broke. And when I mean broke, I mean broke. So I'm going to show you guys the pot. This is the pot. This is the knob. The knob is supposed to go on here. Yeah, I was really upset. I put the wax beans, all of them, inside because I thought, alright, I'm going to go ahead and use this product. I turned on the machine, put it on medium. On the knob, there's like a little tiny line. I don't know if you guys can see it, but It's like a very tiny line. Like I even didn't see it until like I was like this close to it. Now it's a little bit more noticeable because I know it's there. By the way, guys, I'm sorry for the poor quality of video. I'm in the process I'm in the process of looking for a camera. So if you guys know of any good cameras to take videos on, please let me know in the comments below. So back to the pot. Yeah, so this happened. I had it on like this line right here after medium, and I got to enjoy 4 strips of wax. Or no, 7 strips of wax. 4 on one leg and the rest on the other. And the strips were like honestly like that big. The longest strip was probably this big, but the rest were like that big. It felt a little bit too hot for me. I wanted a little less heat. So I went ahead and I turned the knob to lower down the heat. And as I turned and I moved my hand, the knob just went like that. So I decided to turn off the machine because this little thing right here, it's literally like plastic. I don't know if it was glue gunned, but that was super hot. Like I couldn't turn it. It was hot. So I turned it off, and then I decided to try to like stick the knob back on again, and it stick to it, and then like I tried turning it, and it was turning, so I turned it back on, and I heard the little click when it went on, and the knob came off again, but the machine light turned on, and then it turned off, and then it turned on again, but the pot itself was still like extremely like just cold. It was not hot at all. It just stopped working. I was so upset. The wax is actually still inside the pot. I gave up, honestly. So I actually ended up contacting the Perfect Scuplt via email because when I would get out of work and when I would try to contact them, the chat option was closed because they're Eastern time and I'm Pacific time. So I had no option but to email them. So I thought, okay, maybe they'll get back to me tomorrow, hopefully. And no, they didn't get back to me. A couple of days went by, so I decided to email them again. Didn't get back to me again. Decided to try one more time, and then I was like, you know what? It's already been like 2 weeks. Like I've been contacting these people, and like I said, like I've been very busy. I've been on a set schedule. Like I work 40 hours a week at work. I get out like at 9 p.m. Sometimes I get off at 10. And then I do a couple of things that I'm doing with some side projects and some work for some other companies that have contacted me. And it's basically like having 2 jobs. So on my days off, I'm still kind of working. So I decided, okay, let's take some time off and go on chat early in the morning and contact them. Finally decided to contact them, and a guy named Aaron connected with me. I told him the information about my product, my order number, and he kept asking about my invoice, and I told him, honestly, Aaron, like I can't find my invoice. I misplaced it, but here's my order number, here's the tracking number. And he's like, okay, let me look for that information for you. 15 minutes later, I got nothing back. And I told him, like the waxing pot broke, and this is a picture that I sent him. I hope that you guys can see that. It's that one, obviously the pot and the broken knob. I sent him that picture, and then our call just, like not our call, but our chat just shut down. I ended up just closing my laptop out of frustration, and I just went to get on with my work. So then a couple of days went by, and finally another day off, I decided to contact them. And, God, this is just so frustrating to talk about, guys. I'm so sorry. So this other person named Ronnie ended up being on the chat with me, and I told him like the exact same things that I was telling Aaron. And I told Ronnie, like, I'm sorry, I'm like very frustrated about this. Like, I just want to return the item and maybe get an exchange. Because on the website, it clearly says, this is what it says. Let me actually read it to you. Okay, refund policy, the perfect Scuplt wax warmer. Okay, so it says if you wish to seek a refund for the perfect Scuplt warmer, $12 restocking fee is withheld from the refund. The item must be unused to be eligible for a refund. All refund requests are approved by management. Now, the item was used, and I'm perfectly well aware of that, but I only used the product for like 4 minutes, and that's exactly what I told him. And I told him, can you contact management and tell them what happened? Like, the knob came off. And every time, like, throughout our conversation, he kept telling me, let me see what I can do. And it would take them like, I don't know, like, honestly, almost 7 minutes to contact me back. And it clearly says on their website, we do not pay for return shipping. And then it says on the bottom, what if I received a faulty item? We are terribly sorry if this has happened. We would like to sort out any faults immediately. If you need to exchange the faulty item for the same item, send us a message via live chat. And that's what I asked at first. They don't want to give it to me. I was getting extremely frustrated. I even told them, honestly, like, what you guys are doing is wrong. First of all, throughout Instagram, a lot of people were actually posting on their videos that they were stealing videos from an Instagram page, which I went ahead and I visited that page, and it was actually true. They were stealing, like, actual videos of a person putting wax on a pregnant woman, and that belonged to somebody else. It actually didn't belong to Perfect Scuplt. Not my drama. I decided to not get involved in it. I didn't contact them or anything, but that was a little, like, sketchy. So then it says, you know, like, they would work with you if you received a faulty item, and they really didn't. Like, they just kept stalling, and it was horrible. Like, I was just at a limbo trying to figure out what is going on. I kept replying back to him, and he kept trying to ask me, like, why did it take you so long to contact us? Like, trying to make me look at fault. He's like, why the delay? And I told him, well, I'm a busy person. I didn't even get to use the product until like a week after I got it. And then I did contact you guys like 3 times via email, and he kept asking me for the email, and I kept telling him, and he kept like asking me over again, like, did you send an email to this email? And I said, no. I sent it to your page. It says contact us, and because I cannot do chat since I got out of work late, I decided to send an email. And these people are just ridiculous. Like, I even went ahead and started screenshotting our conversations because of how ridiculous they sound. So we were just kind of arguing back and forth, and they were even sending me messages with exclamation points at the end, which was not helping me out. All of a sudden, my chat just ended. I didn't even end it. I don't know if Ronnie ended it, but I was so confused. Anyways, I decided to go on chat till the next day that I was off because I was just so frustrated. Finally have some time off again. A couple of days later, I go back on chat. This time, Ashley came on chat with me, and I kept giving Ashley my information. She kept telling me, please allow me 2 to 5 minutes while I research this for you. And I told her, honestly, if you disconnect me once more, like, I will seriously find a way to get you guys in trouble for false advertisement. I was, like, at that point already, because I told them, you guys are stealing videos from other accounts. Other people are complaining about your product. Like, do something about it. Like, you guys are stealing money from people that are wanting to genuinely try your product, and you guys send them things like this. From there on, I was just so, like, over it. And I just kept telling her, like, I just want my money back at this point. I'll give you back the product. I'll pay the $12 to send back the product, and I'll I'll take the difference. I don't care if it's the same amount that I'll be getting back. I'll take the difference. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I ended up getting disconnected from chat once again. And then something weird happened. I decided to connect back on chat that very same moment. Frustrated, angry. And I ended up getting connected back with Aaron. And this time my bubbles, like Aaron's bubbles, weren't black. They were like pink. And when our chat with Aaron disconnected, I was telling him about the knob and how upset I was and how I wanted my money back, or how I wanted like a new product. You know, mainly was asking for a new product. I wasn't really asking for my money back. And then I see that Eric had sent me a message that said this. I'm reading it from the screenshot I took. Fatima, as I can see the warmer, you can fix the knob as it is not broken as shown in the picture. Okay. And then I ended up telling Aaron, that's not the point. The point is that the wax damn pot does not even heat. I'll tell you what they offered me, guys. After back and forth arguing, just back and forth, Aaron tells me, I completely understand your frustration and would have reacted the same way, but the best I can provide you with is a 50% discount code. Do these people really think that after everything that I'm going through, after them constantly telling me that it's my fault, that basically this pot doesn't work and that I can easily fix it, that the knob is not broken whatsoever at all, do they really think I'm gonna want to buy another item from them? I see all these girls online using the Perfect Scalp bra, and the main reason why I bought the waxing pot was because they all seem genuinely happy. But since I got my pot, I've actually been doing a lot more research on the Perfect Scalp, and I've been going through their Facebook page, kind of stalker status, and I've been seeing that a lot of people have been complaining about their products and saying how their bra doesn't fit them and how the waxing pot hasn't arrived and it's been over a month, and it makes me really sad and frustrated that I'm not the only one going through this. So overall, I do not recommend anybody buying anything from this website. I ended up just buying a waxing pot that ended up costing me probably, I think it was $70, but it's a very heavy duty waxing pot that I know will work and will not have a broken knob like this one after 4 minutes. This item is honestly all complete plastic, cheaply made. You can feel it the moment you take it out the box. Honestly, guys, just don't buy the product. It's horrible, and the customer service is just the worst. I know this video was really long, but I really hope that I helped some of you guys make up your minds whether you guys want to buy the item or you guys are thinking about purchasing it. I wish that I would have saved my Snapchat videos of me waxing myself, so I can show you that it's not a painless kind of wax. It's actually hard wax. I've waxed with soft wax and hard wax, and I know the difference between both. The bean bag is ridiculously small for the price that they sell it for. The pot is cheaply made, and their customer service just sucks. Stay away from these people, guys. They're just hustlers trying to steal people's money. I'm just being completely honest. There's really nothing positive that I can say about this company. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Keep an eye out for all the other things I'm going to be posting on my DIY page. Once again, it's my Instagram page, DIY with Fatty, DIY with FATY, Fatty. So, if you like this video, please subscribe. And once again, I'm sorry it was so long. Bye, guys.